Today, we're seeing Plants vs. Brainrot bases level 1 through 100. Starting at level 1. Yeah, this base sucks. I mean, as you can see, it's like a beginner base. Bro has some cactuses, some strawberries that are doing some damage. Like he's bought a good amount of slots, but bro hasn't even touched a mill yet. He has some legendaries, an Agari, Tralalitas. Pretty decent base, but still, he's level 1. What do you expect? But the bases later on are going to be even more crazy. Let's move on to a level 25 base. Bro has like the classic I paid for good items base. As you can see, he's only rebirth number 1, but he has some good mythics, you know, Bombardilos. His Brainrots are not the best, in all honesty. These are pretty average, but his plants are insane. Like, dude, this Tama trio is 814k damage a second. I mean, he does have the regular dragon fruits, cocoa tanks, and eggplants, but 100%, these Tama trios just take away the cake. Yeah, dude's base is fire for sure, but the bases later on are gonna be even more crazy. For the level 50 base, we're gonna do mine. All right, so as you can see on my base, I have a couple dragon canellis. We got the 3 gold dragon cannellinis, and then we have the 1 diamond one. These things are making a good amount of money. The 2 gold ones are making 9k a second, and the diamond one 10k. We move over to the Blueberry Octopusini. This is by far my best item that I have. It's making 50k a second. The problem is, dude, it isn't that big. It's like a kind of malnourished, skinny one. So yeah, 15k though for that, pretty good. Okay, we move over to the right. We have a Neon Tralalelo, which is pretty cool. Only making 2k a second though. Bombardilo, Mythic Rainbow, 2k as well. Mateo, though, godly, 4k. Then we got a Giraffa Celestia that's burning. You'd think it'd be making some money. No, bro, 2k a second. And then we move over to the left, Rainbow Giraffa Celestia, 2k. Another Giraffa. And then I think this is by far my favorite item. I mean, I kind of spent Robux on it, so I'm forced to like it. It's the Squalo Cavallo. Like, this thing just looks inbred and stupid, but it's making 2k a second, so I like it. Then we move on to my base. This is like the most uninteresting. I paid for 4 cocoa tanks, and then the rest I grinded for in one day. Like, we have a decent amount. We have a grape. Yeah, look at that, bro. That's probably the most amount of damage that's done on my base. Oh, no. So my best plant that I have is the cocoa tank, 3k a second. And then my second best is the grape, 2.9k. There's for sure more work to do. But for the level 100 base later on, it's pure madness. Now let's go to the level 50 base. Yo, bro just gave me a rainbow secret. This guy apparently has infinite amounts of secret Brainrots, and with a base like this, I don't blame him. Okay, we look at his front row. He has one of the rarest, literally the rarest plant in the game, the most OP Shroominos. Check this, he has 4 Shroominos right here, and then from there we move to the cocoa tanks. Not only does bro have frozen cocoa tanks, but he just basically has a line of absolutely OP ones. This one over here, this one's massive, dog. 4.5k damage. And then right behind the cocoa tanks, we got the carnivorous plants that are doing 2.9k damage per second. Behind that, we got the secret Tomatrio plants. Dude just has rows on rows of some of the rarest plants in the game. We have Mr. Carrots at the back to finish it off. Not only does he have regular ones that are big, but on top of that, he has gold ones and diamond ones. Bro's making me lag. That's how good his base is. And on top of that, he has Titanic carnivorous plants, Titanic dragon fruits, and most importantly, a Titanic Mr. Carrot that's doing 23k damage a second. Crazy stuff, but something even more crazier is the Brainrots that he has. So check this out. Dude just has a bunch of lost Mr. Carrotitos. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bro, wait, no. 8. Wait a second, not 8, 9. Wait, not 9, 10. And then on top of that, bro, he has Titanic Dragon Canelinis that are making 29k a second. Those ones are fire, but did you see the ones that are rainbow? This one's making 31k. These ones are making 24k and 26k. Then we move over to the pot hotspot that this guy has. One that's Underworld enchant, and then one that's Magma enchant. Those are making 30k a second as well. Now it's time for the level 100 base. The final boss base that we're gonna be rating is Inside Plays. He's currently on the leaderboard. It's almost hard to see how big his items are. Look at that Tralalelo, bro. It's basically the size of the map. So if we look at the plants that dude has, he has cocoa tanks, he has Mr. Carrots, tomatillos, shrumbinos, frozen tomatoes. And these aren't just regular ones, these are huge ones. Look how big these Mr. Carrots are with frozen enchant. And look how big these tomatillos are. 104k damage. That's insane. The plants are cool, but it's his items, which are insanity. Dude has a $1 trillion already. Check out these Garamas. They're neon and just actually Titanic. They're making 114k a second. That's insane. But most importantly, bro, his Tralalelo is crazy. And on top of that, he has his pizza slice. I don't know if you can see it right there. Yeah, the crazy Lone Pizzaloni, 162k a second. And then he has a Rainbow Mateo. And then he has the Carotidis that are making 125k a second as well. But the craziest of all has to be his huge Tralalelo. I just wonder how much that's making. With that, we just reviewed Plants vs. Brainrot Gardens level 1 through 100. If you enjoyed a video like this, you'd love this video right here. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow.